We're back with a nice review of episode 2 and 3. We're gonna start with 2. This is Buzz Lightskin right here
To
above me,
infinity.
and my name is Bias Elias, and we're gonna get started. Let's start with the dislikes again, because I think the dislikes we can get that out the way, because I don't think there are many. Natalie had said something. This goes to the likes, right? I mean, well, the dislikes. Sorry, Natalie had said something about you a strong, independent. I'm like, it's a little on the nose. Like we can see that she's a strong girl. Like we can see, like we don't need you to tell us. We don't need you to like that's where the I think that's where the haters they take that and they run with it. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Like even me, like I'm the type of person where like you saying that, I'm like
you just
the
ruin
story, let
like
the story tell it.
yeah, you ruined the moment. Like you don't have to blatantly
Yeah.
say it. We can see it, and now you
Yeah,
just
like
made
I
it obvious. So now it's a little corny.
like yeah, like I like her. I like what she's doing. We can see that she's strong. She's strong-willed. You know what I'm saying? She's very, very smart. She's probably the smartest person we've seen so far. Besides Tony, right? Like from what she's been doing. And it's the ground level. Like they're doing a great job of doing a ground level Iron Man story. It's not even Iron Man, but you know what I mean, like Ironheart story. I think
Armor character.
yeah,
Yeah.
like it's you can't really be mad. I guess this would go on my dislike, right? They could have just gone with Darkveil, because I think Darkveil's power is pretty fucking cool, and you could introduce Darkveil as some type of uncanny X-Men or just a mutant. Like this is the perfect way to introduce the mutants to, but that's neither here nor there. We've been asking for them to introduce mutants to every show or movie for the past like 5, 6, 7 years, bro. Like
They're like
with
slowly rolling it out, so I don't understand why they didn't go with doing that because they have introduced the mutants and
yeah.
weird in new ways even.
So like I said, like Darkveil, he has powers. He's a drag queen, right? And he has powers that's similar to you watch One Piece, right?
Yeah.
So you know Blackbeard.
Yeah.
I'm talking like I watch a whole One Piece or whatever. I'm only up to like episode 350 or something, but I just seen Blackbeard fight Ace, and it's not really a spoiler, but I'm just gonna say that I seen Blackbeard's power. That's what Darkveil's power is. Well, he can control the shadows. So I'm like, that's an interesting power. It has to do with the magic power that and they could have even, I mean, I'm not giving them no ideas, but they could have made a show out of it or put them in an uncanny X-Men show. So the show is going phenomenally. I think just give me one or two of your likes, and we'll go over that, and I'll tell you mine.
All right, so my first like is I like how they had a whole abbreviation for Natalie, the AI, and it seems like the AI was more rebellious against her. Like it's really like keyed into the actual personality of the real Natalie when she was alive, which
Impressive.
yeah, it's very impressive and creates a lot of character in the show.
It's definitely impressive. Listen, with the Natalie AI, and you seen how she well, I don't know if it was in the second or third one, but she spelt it in the actual, I think it was an actual show where they do the, what is it called, the acronym,
Yeah, it was an
or the abbreviation of each letter. And I want to know what that means, because every you know how we used to watch Codename Kids Next Door, and every episode started with Codename Treehouse or something, and each letter stood for another word inside the code name. So I want to know what that is. Like we had Joe Costa, we had Wednesday, we had Jarvis, like we had all these for Tony Stark. I want to see what that stands for. I love the way that they're going with it, but I do have a prediction or like some type of twist that I think is going on there, but it's most likely not true. It's not going to be, but it's fun. You know what I'm saying? It's fun. I think I will say I do like the AI. I like the way they're going with the AI. I do like, believe it or not, I like the group. I like the group that they got that's doing the heist or whatever the case may be. I like it. If I'm gonna go by what I like so far, I love her character. I like her specifically. I like his character too. I didn't like how he started off, but I do
Which character?
like when it
Parker?
just came up.
Or
No. The dude that she goes to, the one that was in the black
oh,
market.
Joe.
Joe.
Yeah,
Yeah, Joe.
Yeah, we'll get more into that in third.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So as of now, like I'm liking those characters, and it looks like they're here to stay. So I'm liking those characters.
The next like that I have is it's pretty small, but I just kind of like that they threw the Ironheart name in like random spots. Like for example, in episode 2, it was in the street sign. It said Ironheart Ave. That was just a little small thing that I like and noticed.
Yeah, it reminds me of that. And Vince, you know how they always say in the show, like they don't say it, but like it pans over to that.
My other like goes with what you just said. Basically, I like Joe as an addition for a character. He has a lot of comedic effect, but you can tell like when we get into the next episode, like things can get pretty serious as well with the character too. Let's go into the open thoughts. Then you want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first. You go
All
first.
Right,
So I know we both got mad notes.
So my first one, it seems like Natalie was unknowingly programmed with an anxiety of guns being pointed at her since that's how she passed away, and we can tell from like the little flashbacks that they've been doing. And
yeah, it showed in the first episode.
Yeah, what it caused to happen actually put Riri in danger though, because she didn't have any control of her suit since Natalie was freezing up.
That's so cool. I'm not gonna lie, that's so cool. Like just her having that personality is just it's actually pretty cool. One thing that they say in the second episode was they try to like skip past it too. They say like, oh, is a rumor that he got the cape from so and so, but there's also a rumor that he wrestled it off of a demon. right? The
Yeah.
hood.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so they just keep alluding and alluding to the like him being in cahoots with some type of evil force, like Mephisto or something.
Yeah.
They, but we'll see. We're gonna see where that ends up.
Yeah, my
Yeah, go
next
ahead.
open thought is something that kind of relates to me. Being from Baltimore. When they went to the music performance, that's what a lot of people do over there. Like a lot of the artists, small artists, they come together at these like little small events to get their names out, and then they do performances. I kind of related to that because I've been to something like that before, so I kind of like that connection as well.
Like a little juke joint, like in
Yeah.
and what you call it, and I'm not drawing a blank. The vampire movie.
Sinners.
Sinners, yeah, that was a great movie, man. But yeah, no, I mean that was pretty much. Besides, because I think the other thing that I wanted to talk about has more to do with episode 3, so I'll save it for that.
My next thing for open thoughts is something you actually said in the first episode that we did. You talking about the Mephisto connection, and Parker actually alludes to something. He said something along the lines of what he did to me. So I'm assuming that is likely Mephisto. So he's not.
Yeah.
So like I think the connection is there. You said that you think it's either a connection to it or that he is it. So now because he said that, I know that it's likely just a connection.
Entity. Yeah.
And that entity I just feel like it has to be Mephisto, but I don't think he is it. I just think Mephisto did something to him.
We've been here before, right? Like WandaVision, the first show, like we've been here before, where it's like all the signs are there, right? All the signs are there for it to be Mephisto, for it to be some type of demonic entity. But they could always, I'll be so sad if they do it. Like if they just like pull the bait and switch again, where it's like, oh yeah, we made you look, you know what I'm saying? Made you think it was Mephisto, but it's not.
I don't think it's
somebody else. Like
I don't think it's going that way. I really feel like we're getting the reveal. Not too much.
I mean,
not
that'd be
too
fire.
much, but I think because they want to. I feel like the big bad is still supposed to be Parker essentially, but like who behind the scenes, who it's supposed to be.
You just brought up one of my other theories, but we have to save that for episode 3.
Yeah.
So if you want, we could actually go straight to. I mean, you want to give the ratings first for episode 2?
I still got 2 more.
You still got? All right. So yeah, go ahead. You tell me yours.
All right. So remember in the first episode I said that maybe Gary would be involved with the AI as well. Now I know that's not happening, but Riri's mom did ask if she could make Gary into an AI since she saw Natalie and how like close it was.
Yeah, it's kind of messed up because it's like this happened on an accident. Like I'm sorry, I can't. Like that's hard. That's something that's hard to say. Like in that situation, to your mom, you know what I'm saying, she lost her spouse, and it's somebody that she she's a widow now. So like I think she mentioned that she was a widow beforehand because she lost. I'm guessing that she lost Riri's dad, and then I think this guy was her stepdad, right?
Yeah, that's her stepdad.
So I'm guessing. I don't know what happened with Riri's dad, but I'm guessing that she lost that guy, and then now she lost this guy. So
maybe that's something we'll answer in the show though, because they already have the one lost thing. So maybe that's something we have to look back at the comics for to see if anything happened or they have anything with that.
Something alluding to it or something like that. All right. Yeah, that's a good point because it was definitely a good call too. But let's go on to the other one.
Wait, one more. Yeah, one more. Joe's in his villain arc. He got fed up with his neighbor leaving the dog shit in his yard.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Cut all the flowers up.
My boy got his get back. I wish they showed her reaction. They probably will eventually, but like, I mean, that woman was just unreasonable anyway. Like, who does that? Who's that? Like, I mean, there are people like that that is just that delirious. They just living. Like, they're just out NPCs. You know what I'm saying? They just go out and do whatever. But that's so foul. She just to shit on somebody else's lawn and then
act like it's
you don't,
okay.
And then you don't even pick it up, like, or say like, I don't have any more bags. Like, that's just so irresponsible. Like, I would kick that dog. I'm not gonna lie. That's just me. But I end up kicking it. Like,
after watching episode 3 though, I'm gonna say it at the end of the open thoughts in the 3, but like that actually alludes to
you think so?
Joe can end up like low key.
Oh yeah. No, so that's actually we gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it because I'm pretty sure you got some theories. I got some theories as well, and we're probably gonna meet in the middle at some point. So let's give it our rating for the for episode 2.
Yeah, you can go first.
But I would say for episode 2, it was more on the comedic side. It was a builder. It was like a build up kind of. So I'm gonna be a little more lenient on it. I'd give it an 8 because it was nice. It had its comedic element to it. It gave us more disposition on the other characters in the group. We got to meet Joe, and we got to see more of Ironheart. We got to see more of Riri Williams, and you can't I think she's like I said, she's doing a phenomenal job portraying this character.
Yeah, she is.
You know, and I'll go into another like there's something that made me confused, but we'll go into that after that. So what's your rating on it?
My rating, I also give it an 8 because like it's kind of hard to get a perfect rating on something,
Yeah,
and like
for sure.
because you know it's hard to hit perfection in any type of show, but I do think it hit a lot of the spots that we needed for a show. And again, I hardly had any dislikes with this episode.
Like, you know, it's good when you wanna just like get through it. Like, you want to get not just get through it, but I mean, like, you want to watch episode 2, you want to go straight to the next one.
Yeah, you know
what I'm saying?
that's why I watched it, and then that's when I texted you. I was like, "You just trying to watch 3 too?"
Yeah.